Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, lead video producer for GT Planet, and I'm delighted to be taking on some daily races for you again today. We have a really sort of bland mix today, except for one major thing. We've got the Grand Valley Highway 1 layout for the Group 3 cars, just a 5-lap sprint there, nothing too fancy. The Nürburgring Endurance Racing Group 4s is quite enticing, but it's 2 laps, and as you'll see here, you have to make a minimum amount of pit stops. So to me, that's just, I don't know, I'd rather not have a pit stop in something like that. That would take away the fact that it's a complete hard reset for everybody. You know, maybe do it so that you can do the whole race on hards and then maybe just do 1 lap on a pair of softs, or not a pair of softs, you know what I mean. Do 1 lap on softs, pit, do another lap on softs, or just stay on hards or mediums and go to the end, but I think that'd be hard to figure out. The reason I say there's a bit of a bit that stands out in this set today is Eiger Nordwand with the racing karts, the 125 Shifter Karts, and we are going in reverse as well, in the opposite direction. It's more of a hill climb than anything else, so I'm going to see whether I can wrangle this thing around, because as we've all seen before, I am in no way equipped to deal with these karts. Now normally I run number 10 and everything, so I go for this tealy colour, but I can't remember the last time I raced these. I think it was at Tsukuba, wasn't it? And I had a bit of a nightmare there. Eventually got used to it and kept the pace up towards the end. But let's see how difficult this is, because this is quite a twisty circuit and this is a nightmarish machine to control. So the thing with karts is that you have to put quite a lot of lock on to begin with. Right, let's get used to this. You have to put quite a lot of lock on to begin with and sort of throw it in and, yeah, and spin and land it at Marshall's ankles. It's not a good start, this, is it? So they've got insane amounts of grip, an insane amount of speed for something of this size. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the jump as much here, but I'm just going to try and, from what I remember, you barely have to touch the brakes. It's so highly strung. You have to barely put any steering lock on there to get it to turn at this speed. Well, that's a large accident. I didn't have any words for that. It is what it is, isn't it? Okay. I remember that you barely have to brake, you barely have to do anything in terms of braking, because it's on the throttle where you get the oversteer. There, it's kicking in. There we go. I can't really describe what's going on because I really don't understand kart physics. As a commentator, I've commentated on karts quite a bit, but I just cannot understand the physics of them. Just beggars belief. This is the part of the circuit where we're going to have lots of spins. But you can't treat it like it's a normal race car, where you accelerate on the exit and get away with it, because it'll just spin. You know, it's not a case of brake, turn in, accelerate. It's a completely different ball game that I cannot get my head around. Like I say, I'm commentating on karts a lot, still don't understand how it all works. Just a few weeks ago, in fact, I was commentating on karts at a circuit with a similar layout to this, actually, where it's surrounded by hills and things. I was at Rora in the northwest of the UK, where I was commentating on the Ultimate Karting Championship and all their classes there. It was great fun, but God, those guys are so talented, it's scary. Don't wall ride. I'm really scared of how this race is going to turn out, but this is one that you cannot miss when it comes up in the daily races. Just so scared to get on the throttle. It's like you have to be flat round the corner to just get the thing to turn around. It's weird. I'm going to be considerably faster on this lap than I was last time, which is good news. I still don't have my head around it. Because the thing is, you speed up, you put your foot down to try and get the rotation, but the thing is just going to understeer into the corner. Really concentrating here. You can make that. just so weird the way it behaves. You've got to sort of slide it in on the brakes around there, and then control it on the throttle on the way out. It's this bit that's really tough. Up into 6th gear, hard into the brakes. Don't let it completely break away from you. Just gotta get it dancing on the edge. It feels like it's gonna spin, but then as long as you're at high enough speed, it won't. Oh, it just won't make that. It will not make that. Okay, let's build up some speed. And let's try again, shall we? Still 5 minutes of qualifying left to go, so I'm just going to keep churning these laps out in the hope that I somehow make an improvement. That felt fast. Whoa, that felt really fast on the exit. Actually lost a bit of momentum on my run because of how hard I hit that final part of the corner. Oh my days, that is scary. Sorry, concentrating. Get it sideways on the brakes and you can just manage it. But it will so easily go around. You can see me trying to snap the wheel to stop it spinning on me. Turn the force feedback back up for this because I know how important it is in these sorts of machines. To be fair, I'm attacking that corner all wrong. I'm attacking that second hairpin there like it's a 180 degree, like perfect hairpin. It's not. It's a very late apex, and I'm throwing myself in at it and then running wide on the exit. So on this next lap, I'm going to try and make sure that I don't do that. The thing is, this kart stops so fast that you can just end up throwing yourself early into a corner anyway. Okay, that felt nicer. Apparently wasn't. We'll see. Good God. This might be a frustrating watch, this, I'm sorry. I just do not understand the physics of these things at all. I'll stop belting on about it. I'm just going to try and do my best. That's all I can do. At the end of the day, there is no replacement for track time. And if you can just spend more and more laps trying to understand it, then you might get a handle on it. As he says that. That was what I meant about it breaking away on the brakes. I touched the grass on the left-hand side, and it wrote me off. So there, it's trying to break away as it goes up the rev. So, late apex here. But again, you just get on the power and it's around. Look at that, it does nearly a 360 because of its short axis. We're not going to do well here, I'm sorry everyone, but we're not going to do well here. I think cautious is going to be the way that I play this. Felt like I ended up getting a bit of a handle on it as Tsukuba, but clearly not. Maybe it's just those hairpins that are a bit of a Achilles heel for me. Just a tiny lift through there gives it a bit of stability. Didn't change down to 4th there, and I think that's cost me. Yeah, it's cost me a bit of a run up here. Got to have so much throttle control. So easy to overdo it on the save, and that's what cost me the time. We're not going to get a chance for one more lap, and that's going to end my qualifying there. So Not sure how I'm going to do in this race. I've not got all the confidence in the world going into this, but we'll see. We'll give it a go at the end of the day for content. Oh my word, I've qualified on pole. What? Oh, Hitman Harris is back in this race. We were racing against him not too long ago. Let's have a look if there's anyone else in the list. No, it's just 12 karts in this. But we raced Hitman Harris in... Was it last week? I'm pretty sure it was last week that we were racing against him, wasn't it? At Suzuka we were against him, I think. I can't remember. But still, I'm on pole. Don't know how I've done that. Obviously it was a fluky lap. I don't think I've been this nervous for a daily race for a while. Standing start as well. Felt like an alright getaway. Let's just try and break free because we don't have to worry about slowing down for anybody else. Let's just go. Run. Oh, I'm scared. Right. Gotta focus. Oh, that felt nice out there. That's all I can say, really. Just got to feather the throttle in certain places. And we've got a 1.6 second lead at the end of the first lap. 1.7 seconds as I cross the line. How long is that going to last, though? Surely there's people faster than me in the pack. What a strange race this is. Tiny lift in there is all you need. I say that like I've got the utmost confidence and that I'm some sort of guru at racing these things all of a sudden. That is not the case. We all know that. Whoa, steady, Chaz, steady. We've not got a huge lead here. Grab third gear a little bit early there. It seems to have worked. I think the driver behind us just had a bit of a drama though, so it's not all down to my pace. Flipping heck. This is so sketchy, this. Just watch this from on board down here. A little bit of a lift. Oh my god. Lost a bit of ground there, actually. Up and down the gears there, not deciding on what I'm doing. That was a scrappy final sector there. I seem to have it down out of that final corner though, even though it is scrappy. 3 seconds clear now. Can you believe it? That's a lap time similar to what I did in qualifying just now. I can't believe I'm leading this. We're into the second half of the race now. It's just 6 laps. Don't think the lead is going to last though, personally. I'm just going to try not to make any mistakes. one there. That was breaking away from me a lot there. Whoa. Grabbing third early again, it just gives you the traction out of the corner. You don't have to go all the way up the revs and have it spin up the rears. 3.5 seconds clear at the end of lap 4. For the first time, the gap just surpassed 4 seconds there, and the guy behind is catching. Oh, I really mucked up the last corner then, but again, as I exit the corner, I've got like 2/10 on everyone. One more lap to go. Well, I tell you what could have been some of the most intense and crazy racing we've had in daily races for ages turned out to possibly be one of the most boring daily races you're going to watch from me. But there we go, come on! I cannot believe I've won that. I thought I was going to be miserably last by a long way, and somehow I put it on pole and just drove off with it. I don't know if there was any battles behind or any contact, you know, that held people back and obviously stopped them catching up with me, but I am so chuffed with that win. I cannot tell you. Oh God, I hate those things, but you know what? It's a riot to drive because you've got to be so on it, and the physics are all over the place. You've just got to be really careful on the throttle. You can't just plant your foot like you can in some other cars and then deal with a little bit of a slide on the exit, you know. You've got to really be on it because that cart will just completely rotate on you in one go. And there we go. Fantastic. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? There's a screenshot for me. Well, I hope you enjoy this race this week as well. I hope you've obviously enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget you too can take on the daily races so long as you have Gran Turismo 7 and an online connection. You can talk about it on our forums as well with like-minded users. There's a great community there, so go and do so. But as for now, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon on GT Planet.